What's up, everybody? It's me, Crosspatch. Welcome back to my Madden 21 Pittsburgh Steelers franchise. We're taking on these Chicago Bears today. We're currently 13-1. We've got the AFC North wrapped up. We've got the #1 seed wrapped up. So we've got like a couple of games here to rest some starters. Take a look at some of our backups and see how they may help us in the future. That includes getting Dylan James in there today, our terrible backup quarterback. He's going to play the second half. Here's a look at Nick Foles. Okay, I guess, on the season. So we had our first loss of the season last game. And a little bit of all Madden nonsense going on at the end of that game. Definitely cost us the game. I was a little salty. But, you know, the thing is kind of, you know, when you're playing all Madden, I guess, you got to expect it and you got to be better than it. And, you know, I made mistakes throughout that game that we shouldn't have been in that position to begin with. So, you know, it is what it is, as they say. Didn't hurt us on the season. We could lose this game and it won't hurt us, although I'd rather not. So Robinson's definitely their best receiver. He's not especially fast, but good route runner.
Who you put on him, he's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws. Yeah, right now you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some.
And we're going to play our, you know, usual get pressure on the quarterback scheme here. But if they're tearing us up, we're going to have to go. Oh, there's a sack and a fumble. Get up. There we go. Here's a look at Roethlisberger. Having a really good season. Could probably press for him to get that single season touchdown pass record. 55 you would need for that. That's Peyton Manning's record right now. And we'll see. If he gets close to it, maybe. But I don't want to risk him getting injured for something like that.
Following the fumble recovery, it's Roethlisberger. Oh, he's going to air it out right away.
Oh, was he in? Incomplete.
Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver, but it's going to be
all
second
right.
down.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
There's Smith-Schuster. That one's complete.
Back to Smith-Schuster, this time complete. He's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. It's a pickup of 17 and a first.
Yeah, so I'm going to try moving some guys around. Like Smith-Schuster had a heck of a season too, and he did set a couple of records, but kind of at the expense of some of my other guys not catching as many passes as they probably should have. Like this guy, Diontae Johnson, who is now a superstar. And I've really got to get him in there more.
And they're on a roll. It's another first down. They'll run here with Connor.
Connor is probably going to go over 1,000 yards this game. And he needs 6 more yards, I guess.
The numbers there for Connor in last week's game.
But it won't be on this play.
Yards and a touchdown.
He's having a nice season, and he knows where he ranks in the league. Don't ever let a running back tell you that they don't know that. They do.
Smith-Schuster can potentially set the single season total touchdown record. I think he's going to need 3 more after that one. Yeah, so he can tie Tomlinson with 2 more. So there's a good chance of him getting that.
There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Extra point put through.
Our defense is happy.
And that makes the score 7-0.
Kind of like to get a nice lead on these guys by halftime because I don't know what's going to happen when Dylan James gets in there. I mean, he's looked kind of okay in the times he's been in there in mop-up duty. But he's like a 51 overall or some stupid thing like that. But he has a hidden dev trait. So I don't know what to make of that. I mean, I'm drafting another quarterback next season. But maybe he's the guy. Who knows? Let me tell you one of my pet peeves here with Madden. I'm going to make a video like a list of things that annoy me about Madden here. Like when there's a play fake and your guy is faked out, but you're not faked out. Like, and you can't move him because he's faked out. So like I try to move him, but he won't go. So like if I'm not faked out, why would my guy shouldn't be faked out? You know what I'm saying? That kind of doesn't make any sense.
You're going to smother it, but a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked.
End of complaint.
And Brandon, every running back wants to use their speed in order to get out.
Okay, let's shut these guys down here. What are they going to do? We're going to pretend, we're going to act like they're going to run, because I have a feeling they're going to. Nope. Oh, and another interception. There's Fitzpatrick. He's been quiet this season. That's only his second interception, I think. He had 7 last season. Let's see if we can take another deep shot here. I really want to get ahead of these guys. No, this is no good. No good. Oh, that's definitely no good. Waiting too long for things to develop on that one. Got to remember that Mac's out there.
So much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
my offensive tackle is like chasing him as he's coming towards the quarterback. That's not a good look. There's Johnson again.
He gets it left side to Johnson. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get
all right, let's get this converted.
14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance.
Let's go.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Roethlisberger. He's got a man.
Claypool.
Chase Claypool. And he will have a Steelers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down.
Let's stick with our
same result as last play.
empty tray stack.
And another 1st down. Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Johnson with a completion.
Johnson underneath.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for
What do we got? 2nd and 5. Let's get Connor going. Let's try a little counter with Connor. Counter with Connor.
Route to defend. And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver, that makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow,
Oh, that didn't go so good.
using guys almost as screens.
Not too good.
That makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
Let's go. Oh, Ben's getting tired.
Gets tougher, 3rd and 6.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress. And not
Let's see
allowing
what we
him to
got.
get back to the line of scrimmage.
Smith-Schuster.
Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete.
Saw that safety blitzing. I thought maybe he'd be open, and he was.
Able to get the 3rd down conversion. He had the touchdown on the opening drive. Now he's got a 1st down.
Johnson's tired.
Leave the field after their 1st drive. They picked right up where they left off. Another good throw there.
He's running the quarter route here. Johnson is.
Inside the red red zone here. They'll look
Smith-Schuster.
He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy.
All right.
Right back to
What did I call there? I didn't mean to call that. Give Benny Snell a shot here.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. After 1, 7-0 on
All right.
Sports.
Look for James Conner.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal. Now Ben going to give this one.
Oh boy. Tough sledding for Conner here so far.
He can fight only to about the 4.
What do I want to call?
2 straight shots.
Nothing dumb.
Now on third, do you go to
From
the
the
air?
4.
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it,
Whoa.
you'll probably go and play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that second down is
There
the
we
time
go.
to
See if we
play
get the
action,
slant.
throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
From the 4 now, third and goal. And caught in the end zone.
Got to get them in that goal line defense.
Steelers. Juju Smith-Schuster becoming
There's
just
2 for
the
Juju.
player with 30 touchdowns in a single year. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead. And this one through the... So that one a pretty time-consuming...
My other franchise I'm running right now, kind of, not dedicating as much time to it as I probably should, is a Chicago Bears franchise. So most of these guys I'm familiar with.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a
I like the
touchback.
Bears. Been a Steelers fan my whole life.
And they're in an early hole.
But,
First drive, they threw the interception.
yeah, I've always had a lot of appreciation for the Bears, the history behind the franchise, a lot of the legendary players they've had.
Do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get
Yeah,
better?
he's going to be beating us up on these slants here.
But he takes it up to the 40. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
When you struggle on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like
Let's go, let's
basketball
go.
teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life.
Oh, I made a bad read on that one.
That'll help them as they head towards the half.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be second and 6.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good.
Let's stick with a cover 3 here and see what happens.
Considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Walk these guys up.
From the 44.
Oh!
Comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield.
All right.
Nothing working in the secondary, so he
Let's
dropped
go
it up to
3-3
the right
wide.
end. That one ended up incomplete.
Mike Blitz.
So after the second down incompletion,
Staying aggressive here a little bit.
to third and 6.
Bad idea? Who knows? We'll see.
Looking to throw.
Oh, Cam Hayward gets him. I think they were trying to set up a screen there.
Cameron
Hayward's all over it.
8 sacks for him on the season.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half.
Let's go, Johnson. Not calling no fair catch.
With no return, and out will come the offense as they take over.
All right.
Here again comes Juju Smith-Schuster and the Steelers. And his 2 touchdowns.
Look for the deep shot again. Actually, let me look for a different deep shot this time. That's something I've been trying to working on some different plays here.
They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem
Hope
to be
this
just
works.
scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
Now we always talk about getting into the zone.
There we go.
It's caught inside the 35.
First time I ever called that play.
For the score,
And it looked all right, didn't it?
the season continues as he ties the NFL touchdown.
77 yards.
He is phenomenal. If you didn't know it, it won't surprise you to find out that this team leads the league in scoring. They've been a quick strike team all season long. There's another example. They did it again. This offensive coordinator, right now, you can write his ticket towards being a head coach. He's advanced in the ways of offense.
Everybody's happy.
Good with the extra point, and it's now 21-0.
I don't know what they're doing, but they're happy. That's what counts. You know, as a coach, owner, god entity, whatever I am for this franchise, I want to win, but, you know, the most important thing is that my players are happy.
The Bears offense making their way out as we give you a look at the playoff race.
Are they having fun? That's what I want to know.
That spot in the playoffs, clinching the NFC North Division, in fact. So for the moment, they would be hosting a wild card game in round 1.
And I think it is cause for celebration. Let's not get hung up on the fact that only one team.
Oh, Fitzpatrick is there for the tackle.
Get to the playoffs, celebrate that, and by the way, they are guaranteed a home game. That's a good way to start the playoffs. It's vitally important to wrap
All right, let's go nickel. Let's go back to the cover 3.
Boy, then you got real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on first down.
Just like if, oh man, that was my own dumb fault. I got sucked into the play action.
And he slips up past the 45.
I was about to say, just like I need to kind of expand my play calling on offense, I think. I need to do the same on defense. I've got a few things that I like to call and I know work, but I think I need to shake it up a little bit from time to time.
Executed crossing route. And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory.
I do think the AI does a good job of kind of like being onto you at some point. So the more you can kind of mix it up, I think sometimes it's helpful. Somebody get out there. Who's got the halfback? Pressure on him. Bad throw. Oh, here we go. Doing this again. Everybody's posing for the camera. All right.
4 minutes to play here in quarter number 2. They're going to look to throw.
Wide open.
Gets this to his running back, Tariq Cohen.
Yeah, that might have been my fault.
As they're able to get the third down conversion. 27 yards there on a very nice third down conversion.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half,
pick the wrong hole.
It's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. Out of the gun, running with Cohen.
Cohen dragging Steven to it.
4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal.
Not too many more ideal situations at 2nd and 2
All right.
in order to try and pick up a first down.
1st and goal, quarters.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
Get in there, somebody. There we go. He knocks him down. Are you kidding?
That one in one-handed. What a catch for the touchdown. A gain of last play, they double that here and get 8. Well, we know he has pretty good hands on display.
I don't know who that was.
Yeah, nowadays, all these receivers work on this, right? They do the one-handed catches off the machine in practice. They do it with their quarterbacks. They do it contested, uncontested. They make it part of their repertoire.
Let's go. All right. Predator. I don't like calling goal line from the goal line. Because I know what I do to the try to do to the goal line defense on the goal line. But sometimes that happens. And then the opposing running back is pretending to be a cowboy in the end zone. And I don't like that.
That seemed like a much-needed touchdown after 21 points to start the game.
It's not often that you equate a football game to a golf tournament.
So you know what happens now? We're going to get the ball. We're going to go downfield. We're going to score. Then we get the ball coming out of the half. We're going to go 2 clock. Or not 2 clock. What am I talking about? We're going to go hurry up. And we're going to go cross wheels. We're going to work that ball down the field. That's the plan.
He'll be stopped up at the 25. Juju Smith-Schuster
No huddle.
and the rest of this offense heading back out there, making his presence felt early in this one. First half,
okay.
already over the century mark.
How about the yards per completion, too? That's a pretty darn good number there. Number of catches, but he's shredding defense and getting big yardage with each.
There we go. Get on the ball.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
Johnson again.
Looking left side, and he's got a man.
Get out of bounds.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here the first.
How tired Ben is just from throwing 2 passes.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense
on the ball.
will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes.
3 yards the gain there, second down.
Claypool. Get out of bounds. All right, so, oh no, and DeCastro's injured. Oh, that would be a tough one going into playoffs. All right, so we're going to go normal. And we're going to go back to some of our regular play calling here. I'm going to go empty tray stack. Smash seam. We got 3 timeouts. We've got time. And there is... No, that's a terrible throw. Should have put that low. That was a bad decision right there.
Interception can save a game right there. They're already down 2 scores. Huge play, slowing down what was going against them.
I was thinking the same thing. You get down 3 scores there at this stage, could be in for a long ball game.
All right, well.
To Montgomery to begin the drive. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a second and 3.
Let's go. Let's make something happen here. Make up for my stupid play calling. So we could get it back again here if we can stop them and redeem ourselves.
And there's another example, another incompletion.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that
Where's Robinson?
3rd and 3.
Get in there, Watt!
TJ Watt.
We're taking a timeout there.
11th sack of the year. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts.
And I've never tried to block a punt in this game before, but we're going to try it now.
Here's Pat O'Donnell now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And he'll just punch it out of there, and it's not a great kick.
Okay.
On the punt with no return. And the Steeler offense, they're set up nicely.
So we're back where we were before the interception, sort of. We're going to go back to no huddle. We're going to go back to our cross wheels. Try to get this ball down the field.
Is each and every week performing to a high level, no matter what they throw at you.
There's Smith-Schuster.
Take him out of the game if you're a defensive team. How do you press him, double him, triple him, all those things? But the best players show up each and every week. Solid games and some spectacular ones.
And he has showed up time and time again. They'll throw on first.
There is Claypool. I'm going to take a timeout here.
Good gain of 9 on first down. The Steelers signal for the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
Smith-Schuster's in the zone, I think. I don't know what to do about that, but we're going to see if we can do something. All right, get the ball to him. All right, maybe it means he scores a touchdown. I don't know. I thought what I had set on him was something about breaking tackles, but there were no tackles to break, so
Steelers, they brought
So that ties them, I think, for that touchdown record now.
So far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
Extra point put through.
All right, so let's prevent anything silly from happening here.
Touchdowns at 21. So not much time to speak of.
Not give up anything dumb going into the half.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone.
Let's play. Well, I don't know. It looks like looks like they're just gonna run it here.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
There we go.
I think we'll find out
Take it into the half. I hope.
In this situation, if they decide to take a shot.
The last play got
Dumb interception. Otherwise, not bad. Couldn't get the run game going. We're gonna have to work on that in the second half, especially since we're going to be putting our backup quarterback in here now. Take a look at the numbers. Yeah, 5 rushing yards. Not good.
We now proceed to the start of the second half.
So let's get there he is. Dylan James, 51 overall, 22-year-old rookie. 6th-round draft choice. I kind of grabbed him because, I don't know, he looked all right. But it turns out maybe not so much all right. But we're kind of going to find out here. And I'm not sure if I should let him come out. You know, I'm going to let him come out throwing, just like I would if Roethlisberger was in there. That's what we're going to do.
Juju Smith-Schuster and the rest of this offense heading back out there.
Let's go smash seam.
For him, Charles. 4 touchdowns. Heck, for a lot of guys, that's a good season number.
You're exactly right. And let's face it, we have to stand up and applaud this one, even though we're supposed to be neutral.
There's McDonald. There's a good first pass.
4 times where the defense just falls down or breaks coverage. He's worked awfully hard, changing routes, changing areas, changing angles.
Let's go fade out. Same concept.
Be part of the game plan in a big way, and it has been in a very big way. On first down,
Smith-Schuster.
James.
Oh, jeez.
Smith-Schuster.
And he gets hurt. That's the same thing that happened to him last time his superpower was activated. How is that good?
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. From the gun,
Dylan James, they're giving him all kinds of opportunities here.
caught by Claypool. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow
Call
down
something a
this
little more
offense,
complicated
it has
here.
not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the micro.
We might have man coverage here.
None of it is working. They're really locked in on offense.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. No
All right.
that they're going to continue to look his way.
Oh
6
no,
catches in the
Smith-Schuster's
first half and
injured.
7 on the game.
Oh boy, all right.
We may be looking at the scoreboard. This offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of
Let's go,
breaking
Connor.
down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want.
There we go.
Take it in for a Steeler touchdown.
Dylan James leads a scoring drive.
Connor, touchdown number 15 on the year. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead. Extra point now by Boswell.
And while no one on the offensive line will get the 6 points next to their name, they should be credited with this one to get the runner into the end zone.
5 plays there on that drive. And it was a touchdown.
And I think that puts Connor over 1,000 on the season.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
Good job, good job.
All right, let's go. Let's take care of these guys.
They get set for their first possession of the second half. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
Oh, man.
It's much more.
I'm so bad at user and interceptions.
That is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical.
So bad.
Not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point.
Oh, good play.
Incomplete.
Mike Hilton.
Force bearing down on him there. He could not.
Let's go with the cover 3 here.
But the passing windows are just not there, and that's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you.
Oh, he caught that over the top of... Oh. Yeah, when I click on the guys, I don't know if I'm helping them. I might have maybe better off just letting him do that himself.
But that certainly helps.
So you're saying 3 yards in a cloud of dust, not the strategy?
I go aerial attack.
Yeah, I think that's what has to happen. And if you're going to run it, you need to break off big chunks. We just saw a big play right there. They need plenty of those.
It's a 6-yard
all right.
pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
On 2nd down and 4. Foles. And he'll get it down this
Foles
time
is coming alive.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. This one caught by Isabella. And
all right.
7 yards from the 17 to the 10.
Let's
before he's
go.
taken down. 7 yards the pickup on the pitch and catch. Facing a 2nd and 3. Ball on the 10. Foles.
Ooh.
And the Bears are going to have
Big hit, but they've got the ball on the 1-yard line here.
6 points.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time.
I'm going to go 4-3.
So many slants in the red zone. Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time.
Not what I wanted at all. That wasn't good. That was a bad play call. I don't know if I would have stopped them regardless of what I called, but...
And the Bears get a bit closer. He's doing his part, but still facing a side.
I still got a lot to learn here.
Like to do more, but he needs help from the other 2/3.
I started this franchise a couple months ago, I guess. First franchise in 10 years for me. And pretty rusty at the game. I feel like it's coming along. Still have a lot to improve. A lot of mistakes.
Pittsburgh set to take over again on offense. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10.
But we'll get better.
They start the drive with counter. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
2nd and 6.
Touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of 1st downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Claypool.
Down throw on target. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it.
Dylan James, not looking bad.
Good work after the catch, gonna net him 23.
I don't know if I dare try and have him throw a deep ball here.
Let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their
I kind of got to see what he can do, right?
They get it to him a more conventional
I've used him in practice, but
successful as well.
well, that's not a good look.
Now this is 1st and 10 at the 49-yard.
Not a good look for what we're trying to do. Run the ball.
Here's the 4th-round pick from Maryland and taken down at the 44-yard line. The All-Pro safety Eric Berry in on the stop.
Maybe. Let's see.
Up of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Operating from the gun, James.
Oh no.
Over the middle, deep. And that gonna be
That's his first incompletion.
effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Like of his career.
You'd think they'd be pretty comfortable play, unable to connect in that attempt.
James now on third down.
Oh.
That man again, it's complete. And they're going to mark him down short.
All right, we're going to go for it.
About a yard, if that. They get only 4 that time as that leads.
I think Connor can convert this.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Trying to get the receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it
My dog's all upset.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first.
Don't know why. I'm sure it's for a good reason.
And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first
Like
down.
a rogue squirrel in the yard or something.
Keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to
Let's go, Benny Snell.
They'll run with Snell. And he's going to
There we go.
down near the 20-yard line.
Might want to keep
That time at a Pittsburgh first.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here.
keep Connor a little bit protected here. I hope, I don't know how long Smith-Schuster's down for. I would hate to lose Connor as well.
And making it work.
On first down, it's Snell again.
Benny Snell just dragging guys.
A gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second.
All right, let's go. Go back to Connor, I guess. End of the quarter.
1 quarter remains here in
We got this in hand, I hope.
Return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Oh, and that's right, DeCastro is injured too.
On second down now, it's Connor, and he's
Not good.
at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the
All right,
16.
let's see. Calling simple plays here
Always know that he is tough.
with my backup quarterback in
The
there.
way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Oh man, that was off.
Intercepted.
Off target.
Johnson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the
Well,
football back.
didn't get his first touchdown pass, but he got his first
That's one you put in the trophy
first
case.
interception.
First career interception, that's going to be one he wants to forget.
Yeah, and he's not going to go ask for the football, right? Yeah, you can keep that one. The key for him, what does he learn from
There's got to be something to learn about throwing an interception, right?
right now where he already understands what mistake he made? That's what the coaches are going to want to know, and that's what they'll grill him on and see how he grows from it.
He seems a little too happy about it over there.
Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time, down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time, hopefully with a chance to win?
And I roughed the passer. Roughed the passer out of frustration.
Shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
Yep. Sorry, Bush. My fault.
We looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Now Foles. He'll find Miller. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
All right, let's go.
A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11.
Little zone. I think they're probably going to be throwing the rest of the game, I would think.
Here's Foles. And this is caught. It's Jimmy Graham. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Well, this game was decided a while ago.
All right.
Completion there. It's going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one.
Why do I have this zone when I'm on the other side of the field?
About angling for a new contract.
Here's Foles throwing complete to Miller. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers.
All right.
18. Foles on target to Robinson for the Chicago first. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He completes this into the hands of Miller. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 7 yards the pick up there. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. This will be caught just inside the 10.
Whoa.
And he is in.
Well, that was a move and a half.
Chicago.
I don't know what happened there.
With touchdown number 8 on the year. Then the Bears cut into that lead. And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch?
All right. Well, they've scored on us twice now. And we've thrown an interception, and there I've once again neglected to properly respond to an onside kick here.
3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And this doesn't work. The Steelers recover it. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back.
So we're going to go chew clock.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick,
Trying to end this game.
the team expecting it, they do actually
Trying to get a touchdown pass for Dylan James if I can.
I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down.
Yup.
They stay on the ground.
Got it back.
Again. And he's going to take this down close to a 1st down at about the Bears' 32. They get
Connor's doing all right.
Well, I don't think there's any question, Brandon, at this stage, the stop troops, the defensive guys, they've got to use their 3 timeouts here. They've got to stop them and get the ball back.
Yeah, if you're in that 2 to 3 score deficit window that they're in now, you
Should be able to take this down to the 2-minute warning. A weird cut. Every time I call that play, I make a weird cut.
Then to stop them on defense without using them.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult.
Yep, take it down to the 2-minute warning. And once again, we've got this kind of wrapped up. I mean, we're in a much better position than we were last game. But nevertheless, I'm going into coaching adjustments. And I'm going to put ball carrier conservative, which is what I should have done last game. But I did not.
So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here.
Bears do have 3 timeouts.
On 2nd down, Connor looking for space.
There we go.
So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining.
3rd and inches. Get Snell in there to pick this one up.
This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Trying to run forward with Snell. And he is going to have the 1st down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout.
Yeah, I really don't want to throw downfield, throw another interception here, but if my backs could get the ball down to the inside the 4-yard line or so, I'd be willing to take a shot at one of those slant passes with my rookie quarterback. Not that I want to pile onto the Bears, but I do want to get my guy some experience here.
This is 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it.
Oh, that's not so good.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage.
All right.
Taken down. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is.
Yeah, they got it all stacked up.
Throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends are like in a sprinter stance.
Oh, maybe.
Straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play.
Let's see.
Nice run there, 8 yards, moves him much closer to the goal line.
Is he going to throw a touchdown pass? Or is he going to throw his second interception of the game?
Goal from the 2 or the 3 in that area. What do you dial up?
Something quick hitting. You don't have the time for something that develops slowly. It's got to be right.
There we go. Dylan James, first career touchdown pass.
Chase Claypool with a lucky number 13 touchdowns.
And again, I'm not trying to run the score up, but I need to get my guy some experience here. I need to see what he can do and what he can't do, because I don't know if I'm going to have Roethlisberger next season. I'm guessing probably not. And I'm going to draft a quarterback, but I don't know what he'll look like. So I kind of need to know what I got here in this Dylan James guy. And he's going to get the start next game.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
We'll go nickel, we'll go cover 3.
And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. They'll drop this one down to Cohen. Oh,
Fumble.
the football. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And they're going to have this across.
That's it. End of the game. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks a lot for hanging out. Hit that like button. Maybe subscribe to the channel if you did. We want to hang out here a little bit. We're going to take a look at the stats.
It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many
And
points. Allows them to play with a totally different
I don't know.
and a different flow.
I hope I don't have too many serious injuries here.
Win for them, and you wonder if they want a redo on that one loss as they sit now at 14-1.
All right, not bad.
They'll be back home next week to take on the Denver Broncos.
So Dylan James,
For the Bears,
except for that one interception that kind of went flying.
Next week as the Baltimore Ravens come to town.
Didn't look too bad. 7 of 9. Well, Roethlisberger had a good game. 273, 4 touchdowns, 1 interception. Dylan James, first touchdown, first interception. 77% completion percentage. Connor, okay. Went over 1,000 yards. Smith-Schuster, 9 catches, 176 yards, and 4 touchdowns. And I think he is tied with the all-time single-season touchdown record. But we'll see if he's injured. Nelson led the team in tackles, so defensive backs leading the team in tackles. Watt, Hayward, and Bush had sacks, and Fitzpatrick had an interception. So that's about it. We're going into the last game of the season, next episode, and we're playing the Denver Broncos in a game that means absolutely nothing. But you're going to get a full game look at Dylan James and see what he means going forward for this organization. But I appreciate you watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next game.